Hi folks, let's talk about georeferencing a map or image in ArcGIS Online. Joseph Kursky here with you, happy to be sharing these exciting new capabilities in ArcGIS Online from Esri. Here is the map that I want to georegister. It's a scanned digital map from about 1950 for Grand Junction, Colorado. I'm going to use the Add Media Layer function inside ArcGIS Online to do this. Why is it called Add Media Layer? Well, it's georegistration, but you should be aware that this is not the kind of georegistration if you need sub-centimeter accuracy, survey grade, etc., those kinds of uses. This is merely, as you can see me doing, pinning that unregistered historical aerial photo or historical map onto real-world coordinates inside ArcGIS Online. So basically what I'm doing is looking at features on the map and then also looking at features in my base map, which could be a topo map, it could be a satellite image, it could be an OpenStreetMap, it could be a variety of different base maps inside ArcGIS Online. I'm just using the default topo layer, but I'm basically looking at points on each one, the map that's unregistered and the base map, and identifying physical and cultural features, railroad yards, in my case, the river, the Colorado River there, streets, and so on. And I'm looking at what areas or what points on the map can I identify on the base map. So it's not sub-centimeter accuracy, but you can see, as I'm doing here, it is very easily done. I can zoom and pan, and I can use two different methods. This one is using the overlay method. The next segment of this video will be the side-by-side method, but the overlay method, just by stretching, and how am I stretching this without distorting the original map image? I'm using the Shift key. There's a little bit of guidance and documentation on the tool once you add media layer, but again, the whole reason why it's called Add Media Layer rather than georegistration is that if you need survey grade, high accuracy on georegistration, that's what ArcGIS Pro is for, ArcGIS Pro from Esri. This is a quick and, again, eyeballing sort of way of doing it, but very effective. Now I'm getting close. My image, my unregistered image is looking pretty close. I can see that I'm just checking different parts of the city to see how accurate it is. Now recognize also that historical maps oftentimes are made by hand and not by aerial photos and photogrammetric methods, etc. So you might have some distortion that's you can't get rid of. Now once you've got it in the correct space that you're happy with, you can go ahead and save that map as I'm doing right here, and then you can also of course share it with others, which is the real power here. Once you share that, at the current time of this video, the map has the embedded image inside of it. It's not a separate content item in ArcGIS Online. Now I'm using method B, which is Add Media Layer, but this time I'm going to use the side-by-side method with points. This time I have a 1912 map of Palisade at a much larger scale than my 1950 map of Grand Junction. So it's going to be a smaller geographic area. This time I'm using the side-by-side method, which is basically to use those four corners on the unregistered image or map and then click on the area on the ArcGIS Online base map where those four corners actually are. So again, if you want more control points, you need ArcGIS Pro to do that. But here I'm adjusting those four corners, and I've got an area in Palisade. You can see that I can adjust the transparency, and once I'm done I can save this map once again. 1912 Sanborn map. I love Sanborn. I love those Sanborn maps. I hope you do as well. Of Palisade, Colorado, overlaid onto ArcGIS Online using the side-by-side method. Give it some tags and so on as I'm doing here. So I've used two different methods today. I'm sharing that map as well. Remember, in your content at the current time, according to what we've got in March 2012, the map is there. The map is there. The two maps that I've created today are there. One is the 1950 map, which is right here, and one is the 1910 map. They're both maps inside ArcGIS Online. They're not separate content items. Those historical maps and aerials are not separate content items. It's all part of the web map. It's important to know that. That might change in the future. But remember, it's add media layer. That's how you get those into ArcGIS Online. Wonderful capabilities. People have been asking for this for a long time, as we have on the ESRI education team. And it's just so exciting to have these capabilities in there now. Thanks for watching, and go ahead and do some georegistration. Remember, using add media layer. Lots of power here. You can start looking at change over space and time with historical maps and aerial photos. Thanks.